Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Happy Thursday evening. I am back with another video in the Let Me Know series, which is a recent series I started where I ask questions and all in the hopes to talk about books in different perspectives and lights and gather your guys' feedback. The last video, which I will leave up here at the end, was my third entry in the series, and it was around, do ethics matter? Can you separate the art from the artist? It got a lot of engagement, a lot of comments, a lot of perspectives and opinions and feedback, as well as it got shared by Bookless Pete. It got shared by Steve Donahue. They did response videos. It created a lot of buzz, a lot of traffic to my channel as well. And it's all been great. I am back for another entry into this series. This one is, do endings matter? When it comes to book endings, do the endings matter? How much weight do you as a reader put on book endings and how they affect your overall opinion? And so really, when I think about this down to its nitty gritty, the question really for you is, do books with weak endings ruin your overall enjoyment? That's the question. I'll give you some examples. Some of my favorite authors, Stephen King, these two behemoths. You got Dark Tower number 7, 8 if you count the Wind Through a Keyhole, but you follow Roland, the quartet, you're all the way. He gets to that ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but you're like, really? The Stand, similar dystopian story, huge behemoth book, well admired by King fans, and you get the hand of God at the end. I've grown to start really enjoy Louis L'Amour. He is the topic of this week's Why You Should Read series. I've read 7 books by him now. I'm really enjoying him. I'm in a read along on one of his Sackett series, but these two particular books I really enjoy, but the endings are rushed. They're really rushed. Again, they're smaller books, so I'm not beating them up over it. Another series that I completed, and an author that I've really grown to love on the channel, Lawrence Block. These are 2 entries from his Matthew Scudder series. And I will say, depending on 17 or 18 books in that series, you have some that the endings are anticlimactic. It's not fleshed out. It's very vague, which is typical for Block in a sense. But does it ruin my enjoyment? I find myself, as Steve said in my previous, entry number 3, where you have people on one side, you have people on this side, and you have people pretty much, the majority's gonna be in the middle. I find myself in the middle. I don't think of these 3 examples that it ruined the overall experience for me. I wish the endings were better in some regards. Sometimes you have to say, I don't necessarily agree with the ending, but I can understand from the author's perspective that that's the ending that was probably the best option. And so I'm interested in your thoughts. How much weight do book endings have with you? If a book is really good and you're really enjoying it, but the ending is terrible, does it ruin your experience? Is there the old kind of idiom where, you're unable to see the forest for the trees, so to speak? I'm interested in your thoughts. As always, drop me a comment below. I'm interested to know where you shake out on this particular topic. Feel free to invite friends. I'm here to gather information and gather perspectives, because a lot of the times some of you guys' perspectives can sway my own kind of perspectives. It does give me cause to pause and reflect back on some of the books I've read. And if I maybe now with your new perspective I've learned, does it create a different perspective that I have for enjoyment on those books? So hope you're having a great Thursday. Again, I hope I get to your feedback. And if you haven't checked out my previous entries, I will link them up here. And have a great day. Thank you.